The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And all the way down to the 29.
Swift, the ball.
A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards on the ground.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Lions.
On first down, it's Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to Jamal.
You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense. Streak.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Impressed. Sure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Curry. Mike 51, Mike 51. Yep. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
4th down.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
The 28-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Minshew. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make it.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There defensively.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Carried by number 34.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for
Picked
free.
off at the 20, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. 21-0, our score after 1.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
We know, but hold on. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Minshew sets to throw to Thompson on the screen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Now Minshew. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. I'm here all day. Check 43. Look at me, zipper. Hey, Foxtrot.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 55. Hey. I'm here all day. Watch out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Play action. Stafford under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Joe Schobert coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Results.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to complete this to Chenault. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Throwing deep for Galladay. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown.
Complete to Kenny.
Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford, and the Lions add on to their lead. And, man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
To kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Minshew, 1st and 10. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
19-yard line.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19. It'll be Minshew again. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Jags.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Just like that. Just like that.
On 2nd and goal. Stafford to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. The final shot before the break. Stafford into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 3rd down on passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a real... tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 91.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Thompson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the tackle.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raquel Armstead, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Lions 28. Jaguars 14.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Stafford on 1st down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Lions.
Throwing again at Stafford. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target. And now it's third down.
Third down.
From the gun, Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ready. 180. Check. 47. We got it. Slam. 32.
Throwing is Stafford. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On second down, Swift. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, fourth and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's good.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. A quick throw complete to Chark. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, team six.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
It finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Keelan Cole, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he'll let this one go deep for two. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sack back at the 5-yard line. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Keelan Cole, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Lions 28, Jaguars 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Down and 10.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and long.
Stafford now to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Now Kaepernick. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
He sets to fire deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Jaguars. The end result, 21 yards. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Back to throw, Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Now for the all-critical extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having...
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now Stafford with his first throw of OT. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Lions, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.